My internet is being a piece of shit, and it cut out right as I was fucking doing shit. It is not my fault. It is my internet connection. There must be like some heavy traffic or something. I don't fucking even know. I shouldn't be having issues because I have fucking Charter Spectrum. Like the fucking best goddamn internet in the whole area. For streaming or fucking anything. Anyways, as I was going to do, I was going to examine this section of the music is missing, leaving only the beginning and the end of the music. And we have the beginning and last sections of the music are missing. So, sheet music. Now, the complete musical score of the Moonlight Sonata. There we go. Now, oh wait, I need one more fucking thing. Whoops. I need to actually dump this for now. So I have 2 slots open. Okay, and then, actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and dump this key too, just for now. Because I don't need it to get where I'm going. I've already opened it. So 3 slots, and then, okay, I'm actually gonna just have 2 slots or whatever, because I need this. Alrighty. So now I'm going to go Probably not for a long while. She's got, you know, school and stuff. She is a young girl. She's only 16. But probably not for a long while, depending on both her and I's schedules, or if she even feels up to it. How could we break up if we were never together? She is just a friend, a young girl, and yeah. Alright, now where the fuck was I going? Ah! It's like playing a game of fucking retarded grab ass. Fucking Christ. Ah! Okay. Occasionally we talk. We're not like always talking or whatever. I met her through YouTube. And then eventually through, like, Discord and stuff. Okay. I actually met her through my young friend Ben, who's also a YouTuber and gamer, and even a little bit of a retro collector. Okay, fuck. What am I doing here? Herpy derp. Okay. Use. Yeah, she's a fan of my channel. She thinks a lot of my comedy stuff is hilarious. Same with my friend Ben. He thinks a lot of my stuff is hilarious and has a lot of inspiration from Angry Video Game Nerd without being a direct ripoff. Oh, what have we here? What have we here? Ah, Trevor's diary. Days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat brought me a meager plate of food and said, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family, I hope they are all right. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. The lighter we fucking picked up. Now it's going to be that much harder to escape this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab coats said something like, "Most likely your family is already blank." I pray for their safety. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be as easy. I have to get past all the booby traps, tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. Okay, pick up the gold emblem. What is up, Greatly Goofy? Okay then. Next, I have to place this wooden emblem. Door opens back up. Ta-da! I'm going to run past again. Go back in here. Now I do this. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Gotta move. There we go. That opens this clock up. So now I gotta solve this puzzle. Okay then. Ah! When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. It looks like you can turn the gears inside the clock. Try it. Yes. Turn which gear? Nothing happens. Oh, wait. That's right. Okay. Look at the painting again. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other knight. I get it now. I get it now. So this one goes up, and the other goes down. Okay. No, the shield key. Not the helmet key, it's the shield key. And that only has one use, to open the door where Yawn is. So, I'm going to now go back to the item box, dump this key off because I don't have use for it yet, because I am nowhere near ready to go after Yawn. Go pick up the fucking armor key again, I guess. And figure out what I'm going to do from there. I'm actually also going to drop a save. Trade that. Ink ribbon. I'm going to drop a save. Yellow Yesay. What is up, dude? I am actually recovering from that nasty fucking cold I had. So I'm pretty much full of goo that I keep hawking up. And the best way I can describe that goo is it looks like Nickelodeon slime. Okay, dump the ink ribbon. Yeah, it's gross. It really is. It sucks. But that's life when you just recovered from a really nasty bug that's going around. Okay, there we go. Let's actually see if there's any more doors that I need the armor key for. Is this an armor key door? Yes, it is. Yep, this was the last armor key door. So, discard, yes. Yeah, sorry. That was very disgusting. Next time, I'll try to mute myself. No. Fuck, I don't remember this puzzle. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. No. Let's see what's on the back wall here. There's something in the depression. The grate is in the way and you... Okay then. Shit. Okay then. I don't remember how to do this fucking puzzle. Shit. I know this is a key one that I need for some more progression, but fuck, I do not want to resort to a fucking guide. I really don't want to resort to that. Fuck. You know, I'm almost kind of sort of tempted to call in a lifeline here about this puzzle and call my best friend. Because he knows this shit inside and out and remembers it like the back of his fucking hand, even if the last time he played it was years ago. And nothing really getting on my nerves this week. Oh, I could look things up online, but I'm terrible with guides and stuff, and I'm already running, you know, shit on my computer or whatever, so... You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna phone in a lifeline, phone my best friend. Alrighty. What is up, Mr. Seven Deadly Sins? You are live on my live stream audio right now for Resident Evil. I am basically calling you up as a lifeline for a puzzle that I do not remember. It's the one in the last room that you use the armor key for with the suits of armor.
Damn it. Okay. Well, luckily for you, I've got the strategy guide right here.
Well, I didn't know whether or not you would remember this one like the back of your hand, but I guess you're going to have to resort to the strategy guide.
Thing is with this, it's the armor room, right?
Yeah, it's the one with the 4 suits of armor. I guess you have to move them a certain way.
Okay, the thing was I was just winged to this one and just kept pushing ones until they all fucking fell in place. Let me just look at the book and see if it says anything.
Alrighty.
Come on. Please tell you're actually being competent for once while playing it. I mean,
Yes, I have been very, very, very competent and made some decent progress through this run. I actually managed to clear that 3-minute time limit with Richard and save him.
Oh, good.
So I did not fuck that one up and screw the fucking pooch.
Ah, damn it. Just turn off that damn light. Okay, there we go. It's full bright. Okay.
Oh, before you start, just a little request of Yesay. Go ahead and give him a shout out.
Hello, Yesay. How are you?
Hopefully you could hear that, Yesay.
Alright, found it. Let's see. Can I press the... Okay. Susan armor. Okay. Here we go. Push the armor in the northwest or upper right corner first.
So upper right corner is the first armor.
Yeah.
And then... Okay.
Push the...
One moment. Hopefully you guys can still hear him. Let's see. Okay.
They should. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can.
Okay, so do I do anything with the pedestal in the center yet, or just no?
No, don't go to the... Do not press the button.
So...
Okay, here's the next one. Push the armor in the southeast or lower left corner.
Okay, so push this one first. Okay, there, it's in place. Now,
go down to the
lower left.
The one with the axe.
Yep, got it. Got it.
Okay. And then push the one with the, it says northeast corner or bottom right. In other words, it's the one with the shield on.
Yes, I got it. One with the shield.
And then the last one is just
hold on.
lock in by itself.
Ah! Sorry, I'm like control failing here. Ah! Keeps running the other direction. Fuck me. Okay, there we go. Pushing. Locked. Ta-da!
Yeah, because then the last one with the sword goes in automatically by itself.
Yep, which it did.
Okay, then you can go to the button, and then you'll do its whole thing. A little inscription on it. Hit the button, and the little compartment in the back should open.
Alright. There's a switch. Press it. Yes. Compartment opens. Ta-da! There we go, people! It's a mysterious box. Will you take the jewelry box? Yes. Nothing else? Okay then. I'm going to examine it. There's a switch. Will you press the switch?
Yes. Oh. Translation, would you like to continue the game, make the game go forward some more? Yes.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, that's right. The jewelry box is, oh, yeah, hang on.
There's a design of the sun and the moon. On the plate, it says, "Sunshine will awaken me."
Oh, you go to the parts of it, the box that have the sun on it. Yeah, it should be 2 switches.
Okay.
And then it should open up and reveal what's inside.
Ah, there we go. I had to press the switch on the back. There was a mask inside. It's the death mask without eyes, nose, or mouth. So that's number 3. I've already had 2 in place that I got. So this is number 3. And then when I go face yawn, number 4.
Correct.
Okay. Okay then. Clear out of there. And done with that. So I am going to go to the graveyard now and go dump that.
Okay.
Yesay is saying, when I read text, do it like Uganda Knuckles. Sure. I'll show you the way.
Oh, God.
I'll do it the right way. I don't know where I'm going. Do you know the way? Can you show me the way? I don't know the way. Oh shit, I fucking went the wrong way there. Okay, down the stairs. Fuck. Oh, and yes, I cleared that puzzle in the hall with the crows already pretty easy. I remembered how that one went.
Yeah, that always kind of surprised me that out of all the puzzles they ever changed from the original, actually there's 2 puzzles they changed for the from the original. One was the art gallery with the crows. Original used to be the cycle of a man from newborn to old man, or on your deathbed or something like that.
Yep.
And then the other one they switched out was the tiger statue. Apparently has the developer's way of trolling you, the gamer. It requires a yellow gem and a blue gem to get the item. If you try the red and blue gems, that statue goes up and the room starts to fill with snakes.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, that's in this book. I've never actually had decided to try it out myself, but I have
No
seen a
nose.
video that actually proves that puzzle. So.
Oh. Not that. Okay, that was... Mask fits perfectly. Okay, I've already done that one. So this is the one I'm doing. Ah, there we go. Use this one. This is number 3. One more chain to break, and I release the Crimson Head Elder.
Yep. And it just so happens that the last one is with a very giant, very poisonous fucking snake.
Yep. Yawn. A giant mutant fucking cobra. As if a venomous snake wasn't dangerous enough, it's gotta be giant and fucking mutant.
You know, the only thing my only nitpick with the remake's music is, well, actually, 2 things. I wish they could have done a remake of the Yawn boss fight, because that was one of the few genuinely good tracks from the original soundtrack.
Yep.
And that they didn't bother to do a remake of that scary as fuck basement music.
Oh yeah, that is.
The first time I played that. Oh, you first.
That is honestly, I have to agree with that. That's scary as hell. Fucking basement music from the original. Where am I going now? Okay. Fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I remember playing or watching my brother Lalo play that. He ended up when he got to that spot, it was kind of hard for me to want to sit there and give him advice on how to play the game. My thing with Resident Evil, for those listening, was my experience was I was too scared to play the game myself, but I didn't have a problem telling my brother where to go and what to grab.
Phew, damn, I just sneezed. Sorry, bless me.
And it wasn't until after I got into playing the demo for RE2 that made me want to finally, man up and go back and play the first one.
Yeah. Honestly, I think your situation is kind of a little similar to another guy within the community who's rebranded a couple of times, Robert Santellan, or now as he's branded, Tipster. Yeah, that's how his Resident Evil, experience was. He never really actually got to play the first one and never really, manned up, but then, he got to play the demo of the second one, really fell in love with it, wanted to go back and play the first one, and then when, the second one came out and everything, he played through that and then eventually played through the first one again. With me, I kind of, my experience is I never really got to experience the original until I was over at my uncle's one time, and he had the original. And then years later, you and I got to experience this remake of the original.
Oh, yeah.
But my experience with the second one is my childhood friend Zach Zazwada fucking rented it day one, and we sat there playing through it.
Okay.
We, every little bit of progress we made, we would switch between each other, and basically eventually we got through the whole entire A and B scenarios, Claire and Leon, and then eventually got through the whole fucking game, just working on trial and error, because this is the pre-internet days. So working through trial and error, figuring things out on our own, figuring out how to solve puzzles, and just working through the game. And then finally, before he had to return it for the third time he rented it or whatever, we finally finished it. So, fuck. That was multiple days, when we were, off school for the weekend, me just going over there, he'd rent it, and then, the third time he rented it or whatever, we finally fucking finished it. Oh, man. Those were the fucking days.
Yeah. Well, I do remember I had bought, when I got Resident Evil 2, I ended up on getting a,
Let's see.
Not Prima, but it was a brand of strategy guide. Honestly, I thought I lost it years ago, but cleaning out the garage last year, found it. Last year, year before that, I don't remember. Point is, I found the damn thing, and now it's in my room, up on a shelf with the other strategy guides. But yeah, so I kind of had a strategy guide that helped me out, except this one was like, it didn't want to spoil any of the, like, for example, when it finally, okay, yeah, most strategy guides show you like what like the final bosses look like and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
This version was very spoiler-free about that. When it showed Birkin Final Experiment, it was just a black box with a white question mark in the center. Which actually made it all the more enjoyable for when I finally did, because it was easy for me to play scenario A with both characters. It was just scenario B. It was like that old fear from the first game kind of creeped its way into the second with the B scenario, especially when you had Mr. X or the new tyrant stalking your ass most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
So, so I remember, you know, you go through that whole game, you beat the tyrant, Mr. X, various spots he pops up, and you take him on for one final fight, and then you figure all is, you can like breathe a sigh of relief, but no, there's still one more boss. And it's not Tyrant, because his ass got blown to shit with a rocket launcher. So, what the hell is it? Oh my fucking god, what the hell is that? It's like a giant, if the Blob and the Sarlacc pit had a baby, this would be it.
Yeah. The final form of the Birkin monster literally looks like a combination of the Blob and the fucking Sarlacc pit. And not the original Blob, but the 88 Blob.
Oh yeah, this thing had fucking...
The one that it turns out by the end of the film that it was an experimental disease.
Oh yeah, I remember it. It was an experimental disease in biowarfare. They launched it up into space. What came back down was that horrible little pink thing. Oh, and also in that film, every time it got... when it starts off, it's a little clear kind of color, but it gets redder and darker because of all the people it's devouring.
Yeah.
It's basically absorbing into it. Just
Holy shit.
Fact out there for those of you listening.
Okay.
But yeah, the Birkin monster came as a final form, came as an ultimate surprise for me when I played the game back in the 90s. And by the time part 3 came around, I was already kind of hardened by the other two games. So, you know, when Nemesis did pop out at random, it wasn't as bad as it... I mean, it was still kind of scary me once in a while, but it was not as bad as all that.
Okay. Also, I have already, during one of my last streams before this one, I had already encountered Zombie Forest and taken the grenade launcher.
Okay.
And I killed him.
Which is...
He does not come back.
No, unless you're playing the game again with one tough zombie mode.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to be sticking around that long, right?
Yeah, you're not going to be sticking around that long. I'm kind of just like, as we're talking, I'm kind of just meandering around here like a dumbass.
Okay. Well, before I go, I'm just going to leave one last little story. It involves that one tough zombie mode. I decided to play the game again through that, and I forgot that he only appears in certain sections of the mansion, and it's only just during the first run of it. He vanishes entirely when you go back to the mansion a second time, and the hunters take over. But for that first quarter of the game, it was like the old fear I had from playing the original Resident Evil from the PS1 era. Dude, that old fear came back.
Okay, there we go.
I was like scared shitless to go to. I was fucking terrified every time I opened the door, thinking that fucker's gonna be there, and you can't do anything about it because if you try and shoot him, he got like a bomb strapped to him. So you try and shoot him, he blows you up instantly.
Oh yeah.
So it's like all you can do is outrun him and get to the next area. So I just wanted to throw that in because I always found it kind of interesting that there not be anything left to scare the shit out of me. And when parts 4 and 5 came along, by then it was shifting gears into more like the action.
Yeah, that's when they started going more the action route, trying to, you know, keep up with all the, you know, quick time event heavy, you know, FPSs and shit like that.
Yeah, they kind of Capcom kind of shot itself in the foot on that because they were trying to compete with all the other big AAA titles without failing all the while failing to realize what made them so good in the first place.
Exactly. And that's why I'm kind of on the fence with all these like early leaks of like information about the Resident Evil 2 remake being like third person over the shoulder, no fixed camera angles, and I'm just sitting here going, okay, seriously? The only reason I got on the bandwagon was this. When this game here that I am playing, which is an HD remastered port of the GameCube remake, when this came out, and I loved every minute of how well this was done, and they did it with the fixed camera angles and everything, a ground-up remake.
Oh, yeah.
This is how I was hoping that they would continue on and do 2 and do 3 in this style.
But just a lot more detail, more...
Yeah, just a lot more detail, a little bit of change-ups here and there, but still essentially the same game, just remade, better graphics from the ground up.
Of course. But then you found out they're probably going with the over-the-shoulder camera style that RE4 brought to the table.
Yeah, third person over the shoulder. Action oriented, and then I'm like, well, I'm starting to get a little nervous and I'm starting to get a little disappointed.
I wouldn't blame you. I kind of wanted to stay that way too because because what Capcom proved with this version is that yes, we can that the old style is still a good style. It's just that right now they kind of are once again thinking, oh, we gotta do it like this because if we don't, we're gonna get buried by our competition, or when they fail to realize that, oh, I hate to use a term, but old school gamers like us, you and I, Shadow, we grew up with this style. We're used to it. And yeah, I'm not trying to come off like some old fuck right now with how gaming was for me, but I can adapt to it. I mean, I adapted well enough when RE4 came around, and I have a problem with it with RE5. It's just that when I haven't bothered to play part 6. Part of me is kind of like wants to, like, curiosity's sake, but half of me doesn't want to because I want a game with a good story, not some over-the-top bullshit that they spewed out.
Yeah. Basically, I just, before I get off of here with you, I want to close with the fact that, yeah, honestly, I really pray that they go the same route with the Resident Evil 2 remake that they went with this, and they proved that the old style that you and I grew up with quote-unquote tank controls can still work. And really, also, I want to end with the fact that this game, when it was announced, is basically, it's a fan service. It is what the fans had been hoping for. So hopefully, you know, they don't try to go that whole route with, we don't know what we're doing anymore. We're trying new things and seeing, you know, what works and what doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all well and good. But, you know, it's all well and good for newer games. But honestly, with this, it's a fan service project. And we want, you know, the fans have already spoken time and again. And I don't want to sound like an uppity, entitled little piece of shit. But this is, you know, what we asked for and what we're hoping for. Is a stylized game like this, and it will work and it can work. If they could port this over from the GameCube and make it work, yes, they can do this. But
you, sir, win the internet. And the cookie.
But yeah, honestly, you know, that's just the way I see it.
I see it the same way, but if they are gonna go the over-the-shoulder thing, I'll still want to play it just because I want to see. Because you know, like how most of us, when we hear like a new movie's getting, like an old movie movie's getting remade, we mostly just go to see it on TV or rent it or whatever just to see it. While the cynical part of us is like, okay, let's see how much they fucked up.
Yeah, the one side of us is like, okay, let's see what they did with this. And yes, the cynical side of us is like, okay, let's see where they straight up bent the pooch over the dumpster and fucked it.
But yeah, I really don't follow video game news like you do, man. But I'm still gonna give Resident Evil 2 remake a chance. Mostly just for nostalgia's sake, and maybe over time Capcom will finally realize, we really shouldn't try to go this route, because when we did, it worked out for them at first with Part 4, but over time it kind of was just like, it became like the standard for pretty much most Capcom games. I mean, look at Dead Space, that's got the same camera angle as well.
Yeah, with the Dead Space games, there's another thing that I won't go into full detail because we're gonna, cut it here on this call, but honestly, I will say this. Fuck EA for shutting down fucking, the studio behind the Dead Space games. Now I can't even remember. But they shut down that studio behind the Dead Space games. It's effectively putting a nail in the coffin for the series. And it makes me sit there and go, fuck EA, they can suck my fat, white, hairy fucking ass. Not to say that EA is an entirely bad company, because they still do have occasional glimmers of their glory days in the here and now. They still do occasionally do small, things that are reminiscent of when they were, a much better company and not so fucking asinine and pandering to the, pay to win fucking crowd.
Yeah.
with a disposable income that are basically just sheep being led to the slaughter of, oh, we know you'll buy it. We know you'll fucking empty out your wallet for it.
Yeah, well. I've got nothing on that. It's just kind of like, I don't play any EA games, really. And maybe if I have some in my collection, but I don't know it. Fuck. But anyways, well, I'm gonna get going now, but thanks for having me on. I don't know if anybody can hear me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they can hear you because I have the back speaker phone. I have my phone face down or whatever, so the back speaker phone is actually projecting right towards the lapel, like, microphone of the cheap little headset item that comes with every, PS4 setup.
Okay.
I don't have, like, some big official fancy fucking headset that's, like, wireless or whatever. I have the standard cheap shit you get when you buy your console fucking bundle.
At least you got something.
Exactly.
But I will recommend one video in regards to Resident Evil 4. There's a YouTube channel to subscribe to called Stop Skeletons from Fighting. Guy on there, Derek Alexander, formerly known as the Happy Video Game Nerd, hasn't done any new episodes in a while, but there is a kind of show he kind of does on and off again called Recertified Classics, where he takes a look at old games and sees if they still stand up to by today's standard, by today. He did one on Resident Evil 4, so if anybody's listening, go check it out. It's actually his response to it is actually kind of it is actually pretty fitting. That's all I could say about it. So, anyways, thanks for having me on, Shadow. I'm gonna take off now, so enjoy the rest of your good luck with the game and the stream, and please do not fuck this one up like it did the last Let's Play.
Sure thing, man. I'm doing a whole lot fucking better because now I don't kind of like have my head, quote unquote, up my ass.
That's good. Alright, well, take it easy, Shadow. Have a good night, and to anybody else who's listening out there, see ya.
Alrighty. I will catch you later, buddy.
Right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Alrighty. That is the end of that. Help out with a puzzle and a good discussion piece over audio. No. Anyway, let's see. I think I'm going to check my fucking map here. I did that. Next fucking one I am going to do, I believe, is excuse me, good grief. Excuse the pig, the hog knows better. I am actually going to go back to that first section there, and I'm going to go back that way and try and get into that room there and see if I can do like any more puzzles and shit right now. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go back this way up here to the right and see what I'm missing there and why it's still red. See if I'm missing any things to pick up or whatever. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not going to trigger that door. Actually, I'm going to have to go back up this way. I'm going to go back to the first floor. Let's see, is that a helmet door? Most likely is, yep. Helmet door. Okay, I don't need to deal with this fucking crimson head in here because he's stuck where he can't get me. Yep. Nanner, nanner, can't get me. You're a piece of shit. Suck my dick. Did I move everything and I pick up everything? Can't remember. Nope, nothing. See about moving it back then. Nothing? Okie dokie then. I think that one's stationary. Can't be moved. Or can it? Yes, it can. Nothing there.